It's been over 25 years since Stephen found the expedition at the bottom of the river in British Columbia while swimming and snorkeling with his family, specifically around Punt Ledge River in Courtenay, BC. Unbelievable. A river rescue. I'm Ross, thanks for coming back to the channel. This one was spotted through the mask, submerged on the river floor between two rocks. I mean, it's like the scene out of a documentary. Another fantastic story about a TIMEX expedition. What a find. And here we are 25 plus years later, February 2025. I appreciate the loaner, thank you so much, Stephen, and all the support for the channel. Now, this watch has just been updated with its third battery since Stephen has owned it. It's been reliable and it's sustained no damage to the best of his knowledge over that period of time. And we're not aware of how much time it was actually submerged before he rescued it out of the water. So it does have its character, it does have some wear, it's still operationally true, and it's still in line with its mantra. It takes a lickin' and keeps on ticking. Let's get a closer look at the TIMEX Expedition, which looks like the older model of the more recent release of the TIMEX T80. Which I've reviewed on the channel. Let's check out these features and see how the beauty is running and what it offers. Steve describes it as basically his watch to wear, that utility wear that he puts on the wrist whenever he's in the mood, he's on the go, he's out doing whatever, around the water. All of these years later, it just goes to show you the build quality with TIMEX. They've made them to live a long time. And this expedition series is built for the elements in the outdoors. Now, who's it for? Basically anyone, men, women, even with these specs. I'll post them here for you. My only issue with this one would be the strap. Over the years, it seems like the wear has gotten to it. It's a little stiff, maybe a little bit rigid for me, but still lightweight enough for on the wrist. We have an overall 100 meters water resistance. No wonder it's survived its time submerged in the water for Lord knows how long. The feature set for this model is pretty standard, but the watch is from 1995. It's 30 years old, and it's still doing what it's created for. It's amazing. Carries so much history for Stephen and the time of his family being out west in British Columbia, Canada. 4-button functionality, and the buttons are small silver ones like the F91W Casio. And if you've got big hands or big fingers like me, sometimes a little bit tough to manipulate and, be accurate with that button press, but no problem. Night mode or light, top left. Mode button, bottom left. Navigate around the watch in the settings. Alarm on the top right. Also utilized for start split for the stopwatch, as well as a set button in your bottom right for setting adjustments, and it also doubles as the stop and reset for the stopwatch chronograph. Now the features here, we have the day, date, and time in 12 and 24-hour format for your home screen, stopwatch chronograph at 1/100th of a second monitoring, alarm, countdown timer, and of course a bonus, you get the dual time zone for time zone 2 in this watch, which is fantastic. Currently set to LA West Coast time here. Now the watch is no joke and has seen some stuff professionally and personally. Meant for the outdoors. Stephen has worn the watch everywhere, and it shows. It has the wear, the scratches, the rubs that you would expect to see for a watch worn basically almost every other day or so. In the water, in the mountains, in the urban settings, you name it, this watch has done it. And this is just what we've seen while it's been in Stephen's possession, not to mention what the watch may have endured before it was recovered from the rocks. It's these stories that speak to people. We like to wear watches and create memories and get the most out of the watch for what it's intended for. It's on the wrist, it's made to be worn. The expedition is truly one of a kind, and the life it's seen continues to live. Original and its second coming here with Stephen once he found it. And you know what? It's going to continue to be special no matter whose wrist it's on. That's the thing we love as enthusiasts. I mean, yeah, we could have simply bought a new design and I could have reviewed that for you and shown you the specs and all the rest of that. But that would just be the same old, same old. In the interest of time and showing how it can impact a watch, I wanted to show the real watch and how it held up and elements of use not only in the West Coast and largely here in the East Coast of Canada the last few years. TIMEX may seem cheap to some, but at their well-known affordable price points, their watches are a solid build and built to stand the test of time. Thanks, Stephen, for the loaner. It's been a pleasure to handle this expedition. I wish you all the best and thank you very much for the support for the channel. I'm Ross. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all of you for coming and subscribing. And a large percentage of you are watching, but you're not subscribed. So just hover over that picture of me down in the left corner there, and you'll get the option to just do a quick click. It won't cost you a second, but maybe 0.2 seconds of your time. You're just one click away. And if you like the content, give it a thumbs up and help the algorithm. Turn notifications on and you'll get notified when the next video drops. Watches often remind us of milestones, special personal memories, special times in someone's life, achievements, all of these different things. You know what I mean? The expedition, no different. It's going to be a lasting memory for Stephen and of his time spent adventuring around British Columbia and Ontario, Canada. I like TIMEX. I own one, for sure. The TIMEX Flicks, right on the wrist, the Iron Man. Comment below, let me know what TIMEX you own. I'm always interested. That's the special thing. You can probably get a TIMEX pretty much anywhere around the world. A special shout out to GQ Magazine in UK for quoting me for their TIMEX story. I appreciate that. Link will be down below for you to check it out at your leisure if you like. Keep coming back, more content's coming. I try to post weekly, usually Thursdays and Sundays. Till next time, take care of you and yours, be safe, be well, and we're going to see you on the next one.
I'm dreaming after you, chasing you in my sleep, it's early afternoon.